All right, my friends, who's ready to attack 2021 in an offensive way and get the job done for your buyers? It's a crazy market and we all don't win unless we get our buyers where they want to go. So this year, we absolutely must play offense to get these buyers under contract. And I'm going to give you specific things that you can do differently right away to change the game for your clients. Tricks that you can implement in your business, and you're going to see an immediate difference and be working with new clients next week. So hang out with me for a few minutes. It's a little bit of a long one, and we're going to dig in and get started. Okay, who feels like 2020 kicked you in the butt? It was fast, it was crazy, it was a fight, and 2021 isn't going to be any different. But we can learn our lessons, and we can get out of defense and start playing offense for our buyers. It's easy to say, rah, 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 I'm going to kill it in 2021. I hear it all of January and all of February. And then March comes around and agents are stuck on the same track as they were last year. So what I want to do is give you things that you can do right away to make sure you hit all of those targets that you set. That's my goal here for you today. So first, right now, this month, there's no better time to get in touch with clients and buyers that you lost touch with in the fall. All those people that reached out to you, maybe you had appointments with and they canceled, leads that never answered your phone call, they didn't reply to your text, whatever it may be. For everyone that you reached out to that you didn't connect with, that doesn't mean that they're not serious buyers. Listen, I hear it all the time. I hear it in our office. Well, I reached out and they didn't get back to me. Okay, of course they didn't get back to you. People don't like returning phone calls. They get busy and they get distracted. Buyers are like little bunny rabbits running around from one spot to the next. Buyers, leads, they don't like getting back to people. And our timing, please give me a call back today, is completely irrelevant to them. It's not important. They only care about what they're doing right that minute, what's important to them. That's why when you're reaching out, we don't take anything personally. We just do our job. And our job is to reach out, follow up, and then do it again, and then do it again. You haven't hit the mark until you've reached out at least a dozen times. So don't worry if you don't hear back. Stop taking everything so personally. Go in expecting that you're not going to hear back after the first, the third, for heaven's sakes, even the 8th call or text message. Just keep reaching out. And here's your trick number 2. How to do business differently this year. Stop reaching out, talking to your buyers about what you want to talk about. All the questions that we want to know as real estate agents. Hi, this is Kim Dowling. I understand that you're interested in 1234 Main Street. Let me ask you, do you have a realtor? Have you been pre-approved with a lender? Stop. Put all of that to the side. You have to offer value first. You have to connect with the buyer first, and let's make sure that we find you and your family the perfect home, because that's all they care about. 1234 Main Street has 3 bedrooms and it's got this big, beautiful kitchen. I can't wait to see it with you. Tell me more about what your perfect home looks like. Guys, that should be the conversation. Give me all of your priorities, all of your goals for that dream home. Stop interrogating your leads and putting them through a quiz when you talk with them, when you actually get them on the phone. You got to work together and make sure you've got their priorities set so you can accomplish their goals first. That first call, that first email, that first stream of text messages, it should be all about them. What do they want? They're calling you for information about a property, and that's what they want to know. That's all they want to know about. It's kind of like dating. What if you sat down on a first date and said, hey, are you dating any other people right now? And how much money do you have in the bank? Think about that for a minute. That date is over. People don't like quizzes. They don't like to be confronted. So when you say in 30 seconds or less, are you pre-approved and are you working with a realtor? They jump back. There's no connection. There's no value for them. There's no warmth or care or kindness, and they're gone. And here's the key. I'm not saying don't ever ask these questions. Just stop asking them out of the gate. Talk to buyers about what they want to talk about. They want to talk about properties. They want to talk about how to get a good deal. And they want to talk about how to find a home We have an inventory problem, and buyers know that we have an inventory problem. You've got to talk to them about how you're going to personally find them the properties, and then sprinkle in the information that you need to know as the conversations progress and move forward. When you're ready to schedule a showing, say lightly and easily, hey, we've talked about how the market is moving quickly and we want to be ready. We want to find you that perfect home. So let's be ready to jump so we don't lose it. I'll be ready to negotiate, and I've got you covered with all of the paperwork and all of the contracts. And let's make sure we've got you financially covered and all your finances in place. Are you all set with your lender and your pre-qualification? See how that feels a little bit different? They're getting to know you. They like you. You've been chatting about different homes and how important their goals are to you. And then you circle around back to the pre-qual because you want to make sure that they don't miss out on an opportunity. Do you see the difference from, hi, I see you're interested in 1234 Main Street. Before we get started, I have 2 questions for you to quiz and qualify before you can have a conversation with me. Don't do that anymore. Make it light and easy, slip it in, and you can do the same thing with, are they working with any other realtors? When you're preparing to schedule a showing, go out on your first viewing, light and easy. Hey, before I schedule this showing, I'm excited to get to work for you, but I don't want to step on anyone's toes. Are you working with any other agent? It opens that conversation. So slip in the questions you want to know around and after you've given the prospects the information that they want to know. Clients first, what they need, always. Okay, here's another important heads up that you've got to implement this year. You have got to be in the MLS every single day. We are way past setting up a buyer on a property search and letting the technology do the work for us. It's not going to work in a tight market. Right now, tomorrow morning, you've got to make a list of all of your top buyers. Every single buyer that you're working with, that when they find the right property, they will buy. They've got to go on a target list. And you've got to jump on the MLS every single day, and you got to dig for those buyers. You've got to get to work. You need to hit the new listings first thing in the morning. You've got to look on Zillow coming soon. You've got to dig into the neighborhoods where your buyers want to be and look up the top selling agents in those neighborhoods. And then jump on the phone and say, hi, this is Kim Dowling. I just wanted to call and chat with you for a quick minute. I've got a buyer interested in this neighborhood, and I know you list a lot of homes here. I was wondering if you have anything on the horizon. That's so easy. It's not hard. It's a little extra work. It's more than we're typically used to with our technology and our searches, but 100%, you've got to do it. When you want to find something in this market, you've got to go hunt it down. How about expired listings from 6 months ago, a year ago? Not with the bullshit conversation that, hey, I've got a buyer. Would you be interested in selling your home? That old 1990s sales pitch script for expireds that so many agents still use. How about an actual phone call saying, hi, I've got a buyer that loves your neighborhood. And I know you may have heard that before when you tried to sell, but I actually have a buyer. I'm even happy to connect you with them. We're looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in your neighborhood. And if you would like to chat for a few minutes, we could see if possibly this could be a win-win for both of you. You can immediately make these changes into your day. You can change your conversations to value first, always and forever. Whatever the client wants to know is your first conversation. Talk to buyers about what they want to talk about and stop expecting buyers to get back to you. Expect that people are not going to answer the phone and then just keep calling. One trick is to double dial. Call, and if you get their voicemail, hang up and dial again. If someone happens to say, didn't you just call me? Thank you for answering is your answer. Thank you for answering. Your voicemail didn't pick up. It's okay, double dial. If you have a buyer that wants to see a home, I personally would consider getting them into that home. There's too many agents, there's too little inventory to waste even a day. Schedule that showing, be safe, and make sure you know who you're meeting and that people know where you're going. But get them into that home that they want to see. You can have all the conversations you need to have with them in person. It's actually even better in person. You can qualify them person to person. And then immediately get together a list of your top 5 buyers, exactly what they're looking for. Block time on your schedule to dig for them every single morning. Forget the property searching. All those searches are going to do for you right now is make you want to pull your hair out. The buyer's going to get a search. they may or may not open the email right away. And then when they do get around to taking a look, they're going to see a house they like. Then they're going to get back to you when they find a minute, and you're going to get excited only to find out that the darn house went pending. You've got to drive the search train in a low inventory market. You are the search train. You got to keep your finger on the properties. Grind and find those properties. Pick your neighborhoods. Call the agents that list in that neighborhood. Call the expireds in the neighborhood, the listings that didn't sell. I guarantee you that there are new properties coming on the market. So how much of a hero would you be for your buyer when you get that information first? And I'll tell you what's going to happen. You're going to put more deals on the board. 100%. So stop worrying about technicalities. Stop having boring conversations and go in and get right to the point. Buyers need 3 things. They need inventory. They need a big selection of houses. They want a deal, and they want it to be easy. That's your job, to make it easy. So give them what they want. And as you reconnect with those old leads that you never talked with, send them a text message and get right to the point. Hey, it's Kim Dowling. Are you still interested in Lakewood Ranch, Siesta Key, whatever neighborhood works for them? And then say or text, I've got something coming up there next week. Send that to 10 buyers that you lost touch with. Do it today. And then I guarantee you that you're going to hear back from some of those buyers. Then you get to go digging. Call the agents, watch the MLS, hit the old listings that didn't sell. Something is going to come up in that area next week or even the week or 2 after. All that's important is that you have re-engaged that lead and you are on the hunt for them. All right, guys, this is a lot of information. Fast and furious, but implement those steps today. Make these changes and stay safe out there as you work with your clients this year. Sometimes real estate is messy, and with low inventory, it's a fight. But it's fun, and it's amazing, and it's going to make seeing your buyers' faces when you tell them that their contract was accepted that much sweeter. And for all of you seeing the success happening in this group and online, it's amazing. I love it. I'm so proud of you guys. And I'm going to actually get back to work. My team and I are prepping our next boot camp training for new agents. We've got, if you're a new agent or if you feel like your business isn't coming together quite right and you want to learn how to really build this real estate business from the ground up, make sure that you have all the foundational principles that you need to put in place for big success. If boot camp training will help you, reach out to me and I'll make sure that you get an invitation to join us in February. You can join us in person at the Yacht Club if you're local here in Manatee, Sarasota, or Pinellas, or you can join us online if you're out of our area. It's open to all agents. I want to help you succeed big this year. We're going to crush it this year, and it's going to be so much fun watching and celebrating your success with you. All right, more offense this year, less defense. You cannot win the game by just being the goalie. You've got to take that uncomfortable action and play offense to move forward. So that's what we're going to do. Go and get them, guys.